A communique issued by the Bar Association of Sri Lanka, signed by its president Shibli Aziz, states that under Article 78(1) of the Constitution, every bill is required to be published in the Government Gazette at least 7 days before being placed on the order paper of Parliament. The communique further reads that this limited window of opportunity for challenging a bill in the Supreme Court for a determination that it is unconstitutional is of particularly vital importance to the rule of law and the protection of rights and liberties of the public. The statement adds, no discernible reason has been given as to why the bill could not have been placed on the order paper of the Parliament for the citizenry to be able to exercise their right of pre-enactment review of the proposed legislation within 1 week of such placement. The Bar Association appeals that no government should resort to passage of legislation in a manner that unnecessarily or unfairly deprives a. citizens of the ability to effectively petition the Supreme Court, and b. the enablement granted thereby to the Supreme Court to make its final determination as to constitutionality in due consideration of concerns of all affected concerned citizens who thus petition. In such a backdrop, the Bar Association requests the President, the government, and all promoters of the bill to take steps to ensure that the said bill is withdrawn and not passed without opportunity of further scrutiny by the Supreme Court in a manner that enables affected stakeholders and citizens to effectively canvass their concerns as to the unconstitutionality of the bill. Meanwhile, analysts opine that the government should first focus its attention on loss-making state entities before attempting to take over other assets, and the need of the hour is to create a conducive environment for business to flourish.
Government wants to make these properties and the enterprises viable. At the same time, according to the COPE report, at least 240 government ventures are running at a loss, including CEB, Sri Lanka Cricket, Mihin Lanka, and CPC. Now, the government, which cannot run even government's own property, is now trying to take over certain private properties with a view to running at a profit. So I think this is very contradictory argument, and we have to test this argument in that background.
Now this is the time that Sri Lanka is going through a new phase soon after the war, after 30 years. The main objective or the purpose of the government should be to develop the economy of the country. In order to develop the economy of the country, we need to get the support from the private sector. And we need to show the investors that we are a free country, and we invite them to do their businesses, foreign as well as local investors. Now, by bringing an act like this, or going to pass act like this in the parliament, that will adversely affect the business of the country. And also, I see the role of the government as a regulatory as well as a facilitating role.